Alright, hello Libra. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out my channel. I'm just doing a general reading for you today. I'm going to do like a Celtic Cross spread to like see where you're at, what you're currently doing, what you're going to be doing, the outcome of everything, things of that nature. The first tarot spread or tarot deck that I'm going to be using is the Tarot of the Moon Garden. So I'm just going to be using that as your main reading, and for your what is it called? Clarifying cards, I'm going to be using cards from Murder of Crows Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and get the spread going. Forgive me if the camera angle's a little off, or if I try and show you cards, it's a little out of frame. I'm still trying to learn how to do this properly. So we'll just have to see how well it's working. Also, sorry for the airplane noise. I live very close to an airport, so often there are airplanes and helicopters and things of that nature making a lot of noise. Alright. Alright. And under the deck we have here the Page of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So it kind of feels like to me, overall, there's some sort of investment that you may have made, and it's starting to dwindle away. Like you came into some money and it's starting to like deplete, is what it kind of feels like. That's the underlying energy. So maybe it has something to do with that, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. We'll see. So we have here in your current situation, we have the Six of Swords, but it's reversed. So it feels like to me that there's something happening that you don't want to move on from. Maybe it has to do with his finance. You were living pretty comfortably and you don't want it to go away. You're really wanting to like hold on to that. Maybe. Oops, sorry. Let me fix that. Let's go ahead and see if that's right. There's something that you definitely don't want to move on from. The King of Cups upright. So it feels like you don't want to move on. Actually, this feels more like a facade. It feels like you're showing the world that you have it together. You're the king. You have, all this stuff. You're emotionally happy. You have your cup full. You're good. That's what it feels like you're showing the world, but it feels like that's not what's actually underneath. It's impacting your inspiration, King of Staffs, and your finances. So yeah, because it's impacting we have the Ace of Pentacles, but it showed up reversed. So it feels like your like spark, your energy is like going kind of out the window a bit. And your finances as well, like I was saying, dwindling. You had some sort of like a good chunk and you still want people to believe that, but it's not happening and you're stubbornly holding on to that. The root of the cause, it feels like finances. We have the Hermit with the Four of Swords. Okay. It feels like the reasoning why you are losing some of your finances, that it's dwindling and all this stuff is happening, is because you just want to rest. You don't want to do anything else. You want to go into like working away from people, not being around people, and you just want to rest. You just want to lay down, not have to worry about it. But that's what's causing all of this to happen, is what it feels like to me. That you can't just sit back and do nothing. You have to get up. And what you are leaving is your strength. That's what's leaving you behind, and it's leaving pretty quickly. Because we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is always like a fast-moving card. It feels to me like your strength is going way faster than your money. Like you can't keep up this facade anymore. That's just what I'm seeing here. We have here in your near future is the Ten of Staffs, so Ten of Wands, like a burden, with the Moon reversed. So the Moon is sometimes about like intuition, sometimes it's about like illusion, things like that. To me, it feels like you are, in the near future, you're going to feel overburdened, and it's going to be legitimately overburdened. Like, you're going to be like burdened with something like really heavy, and it's not going to be like all talk, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's legitimately going to be like a big deal, a big, huge burden of some kind. So we have the Page of Swords as your distant future. Now, I didn't notice this before. I mean, I did notice it, but it never drew my attention. We have the Page of Swords. He's fighting. He's looking at something up in the sky. But you see here at his feet, he's got a dragon curled up at his feet. It's like he's fighting the wrong enemy. So in the future, it feels like you're fighting something, you're defending something, and it feels like you're trying to fight the wrong person. You're not fighting the right person. We have the World to clarify. It feels like let me bring out something else to see if I get a little bit more insight. You're fighting the wrong person. You're blaming somebody when it has something that's not to do with that person at all. It's like the world around you, the current world that you have, you feel like it's not fair, and you need to lash out and fight somebody. That it's not even their fault, it's not their problem, but you're going to blame it on them anyway. That's your distant future. It's just, yeah, blaming somebody that doesn't deserve it, to be honest. In your current energies and your current emotions, we have the Devil. We have the Devil reversed. So it feels like there's something about you that you recognize as a problem. You recognize that it's not good, and you want to get out of it. You want to, like, yeah. Huh. Maybe it's a marriage. So we have the Hierophant. Usually I would see the Hierophant as an educator, but right now I'm seeing it as like tradition, marriage, like things like that, you know, like, yeah, a priest. It kind of does feel like maybe you're trying to get out of a marriage, or that you're trying to fix something about yourself to save a marriage. Or maybe a partnership. It doesn't actually have to be legitimately marriage. Maybe just some sort of like friendship, partnership, relationship. It doesn't have to be like that committed, but it kind of feels like it's something along those lines. So in the people and energies around you, we have the Fool reversed with the Star reversed. So somebody around you is going off and trying something. They're trying something, but it's something that they keep trying. They don't stop trying this thing. And it's becoming burdensome for them as well. Like, you're gonna be burdened or whatever. It's becoming like a place where they're losing hope. Somebody around you is losing hope about something that they keep wanting to pursue. Are they gonna keep pursuing it? They're gonna keep going for it. Ten of Wands. The burden. It's just gonna keep, they're gonna keep going with it. In your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Staffs, but it's reversed with the Nine of Cups. It feels more like this fear. This is a fear. You're afraid that your wishes, that whatever it is you want in life, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stagnate. It's just gonna suddenly cease progression. It's not going anywhere. There's no progression. Nothing's gonna happen. But it says here in your outcome that we have the Nine of Cups upright with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're in your outcome overall, you're still gonna get what you want. We have like this guy here, he's like laying in this garden, like all these cups all over around him. It's like you're gonna be able to like get it, but it feels, and you're gonna be able to like have enough to, you know, give it to your loved ones, the people that you really care about. You're gonna be able to share the wealth. And yeah, that's what it feels like to me. But it feels like, it kind of feels, because we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have them reversed. So it feels like this is just going back to your finances dwindling a bit. To me, it feels like this will work, but it's gonna have to work with this. It's gonna have to work with your hard work. It's gonna work out, but you have to work hard for it. That's why the Devil's here. Like, the Devil is all about like cycles, addictions, things like that, like a never-ending cycle. It's not an easy thing. It's reversed, but it feels like that makes it even harder. It makes it even harder to break out of whatever's happening. You have to just work harder. I wish I had something more lighthearted for you, but that's what I have. I'm just telling you as I see it. So that's your reading, Libra. Thank you for checking out the channel. Bye.